welcome back. We have like a new idea for this month's video, and we thought about not only us having to remember something and like think about something, but you as well. So we have done like a little quiz about English speaking countries, and it's not that hard. We could do most of the questions. So.
Yeah, there's some questions that we didn't know about it, so it was nice to look for some new information. And as you will see, it will appear the question with some answers. Then you will have some time to answer them, of course. And then after each question, Hannah or we will explain just a tiny bit why, like the answer and why is correct and why not.
Yes.
So, are you ready? I hope it's so. Because it starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
So good.
So yes, you were right. The correct answer is number B, like letter B, Independence Day. As probably most of you know, in USA, the 4th of July is like a big day. And it's because on the 4th of July, the Continental Congress finally adopted the Declaration of Independence, and it was written by Jefferson. And actually, all the votations were done in the 2nd, but they decided to do the celebration on the 4th, and that's why now every year they are doing on the 4th of July, and normally they are meeting with friends and family and enjoying the time there to celebrate the day.
So maybe the next question was a bit more tricky. Switzerland is actually the only one of these 3 countries which doesn't have any English in their official languages. So Switzerland has Italian, French and German, of course, and which sets Switzerland apart from Nigeria and Namibia is that it has never been colonized by the British Empire. So that is the reason why they don't have English as their official languages.
So the most popular sport in Canada is, probably you were right, because it's ice hockey, as here in Czech Republic. And there's not a big story behind that. It's also because of the weather, and it's actually nowadays it's like the official sport in Canada, and there's like a big ice hockey league that probably some of you will know.
I think the next one was even easier. The British money, of course, it's called pounds or sterling pounds, and that is why, that's because the official name is coming from like the Latin version, and the Latin version means it was pretty similar to Libra, so the weight or the balance, and money shows just that. And I think it was like pretty easy to answer because coins, of course, it's not very like useful to call money just coins, and the dollar is in a lot of other countries used, but not in the UK.
Okay, I think that this one was a little bit more difficult. At least Hannah and we didn't know about it. The league, so yeah, the correct answer is B, Wales. The league is the national emblem of Wales, according to one legend that it's about one king that his name was King Cadwal, ordered Welsh soldiers to identify themselves by wearing the league on their armament in ancient battles. And that's why the league is still part of the symbol of Wales nowadays.
So, I think the next question was pretty easy. The right answer is C. So it's like about 411 million people who can speak English, and not only speak it, but have English at their mother tongue. And I think it's pretty easy to answer because, of course, like half of the population, of like the world's population, is maybe able to speak some English, but not as their mother tongue. And 41 million native English speakers is just too low. Even the UK has more English speakers, so yeah, it was pretty easy.
So the correct answer is that New Zealand has 3 islands. New Zealand is about 1,600 kilometers from Australia and Polynesia, and the 3 main islands are the North and the South Islands, and Stewart Island, or also they call it Rakiura, which is next to the South Island. Okay, should I do it again? So this one, I think that it was a little bit easy, but of course the first president of America, of the United States, was George Washington. It was named on April 30 on the year 1789. And yes, George Washington was the first president of USA.
And the last question is maybe also a surprise for you, because Jamaica actually has the highest percentage of English speakers who also have English as their first language. So Jamaica is not a very common country to move to. So for example, the USA and Ireland, as well as the UK, or maybe Germany for German, are very popular for emigration and immigration, but Jamaica is not. So that is why not a lot of people are coming to Jamaica nowadays and live there. So nearly 99% of the population are having English as their first language as well. Mm-hmm.
So we hope you enjoy a lot the quiz, that you have learned something new, or maybe it's something that you can also share with your family and with your friends. I don't know, it can be funny.
Yeah, I think some of the questions were like a little bit more tricky, so you can ask someone and make fun of them if they.
And I hope you didn't cheat. I mean, we didn't say that, but you cannot look for the information in Google or something like that. You just have to go for the answer, and if it's correct, it's a nice day, and if it's not correct,
it's also a nice day.
It's also a nice day. Okay, but we hope you enjoy a lot, as much as we enjoy doing it, sorry. And see you next week actually, but have a nice weekend, a nice day.
Not next week, next month.
Yeah, I mean next week in the real life, face to face, and next month in the virtual life, screen to screen.
Yes.
So have a nice weekend, a nice day, and see you next month. Bye bye.